Hey guys, this is Nick. It's the last month of 2019 and many cool games are coming out to make their impressions. Out of many, we picked the best ones for you to check out. A few are upcoming this or next week, but most are already released. You can grab them right away. So let's dive into the best PC games of December 2019. Starting off the list, Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Right now, only Halo Reach in this collection is released. Other titles will follow up soon. It explores Master Chief's iconic journey through 6 games, finally for PC, and collected in a single pack where each game is delivered over time. The Halo series needs no introduction. It's a franchise with one of the best single-player and multiplayer modes out there. Basically a first-person shooter with strong story spanning across the universe, killing aliens and solving the mystery of Halo rings. As this is a port from old Halo games, graphics, UI, and customization feel bad for a 2019 game. But it's Halo, and it's on PC. What more could you want? Don't worry, I'll wait. Next, Darksiders Genesis. It gives players a look at the world of Darksiders before the event of the original game. Furthermore, it introduces the fourth horseman, Strife, as well as an online and offline co-op gameplay for the first time. Also, it's isometric. That means it's more like Diablo rather than Devil May Cry as previous Darksider games were. The gameplay is really smooth so far, and combat is engaging. The levels have secret areas to explore which can unlock secret abilities and gear. The game can be buggy at times. Developers are aware and will patch it soon. The game is not perfect, but it's a fun and solid entry in the Darksiders series. Moving on to Arise, a simple story. Set out on an emotional journey throughout the bittersweet lives of two people where memories come alive. It's a 4D puzzle platformer. The fourth dimension is time control in its 3D world. Very colorful and very well designed according to each little story in game. It presents a deep but simple story of happiness and sorrow. The focus is in the story, which is deeply touching, while the gameplay is unique and entertaining. This is more than a game. In 2 hours, it gave me a nostalgic feeling of having a beautiful life. The music and art style are simply amazing. Without a doubt, one of the best games this year. Next, Terminator Resistance. It's a first-person shooter set during the future war scenario that is shown in all its movies. Look, we're gonna be completely honest here. The game is neither challenging nor revolutionary. It does not have the best graphics ever, nor good enemy AI. But we still enjoyed the hell out of it, and we would rather have this game in its current state than not at all. The campaign is around 13 hours. Overall, it's worth playing for anyone that is either a Terminator fan or someone that enjoys single-player shooters. For regular FPS gamers, it offers a simple single-player experience with interesting characters and fun moments in between. It also has a good replay value to add some extra hours. Moving to our next entry, Tank Maniacs. It's a local multiplayer couch party game with tanks for all of those people out there who love couches and tanks. I got a couch in my tank. What you think about that? Again, note that it's not online multiplayer, but offline local multiplayer. It's a 2D tank fight game where you can team up with your friends locally in 2v2 or 1v1 games. The graphics and animations are explosive, literally. The gameplay is filled with craziness, it's very chaotic, which makes it a fun experience to enjoy with your buddies. If you don't have enough controllers, don't worry, just download its phone app to use as a controller. I love technology. We recommend this game to anyone who's looking for a good couch co-op fun time. Next, Detroit Become Human. It's a somewhat different work of art, featuring advanced branching stories across 3 protagonists. The story, visuals, and gameplay are all incredibly solid, and this is certainly the developer's greatest effort yet, taking aspects from their other works. It has a playtime of just 8 hours, but there is enormous replay potential if you want to see all the branching endings. If you enjoy games that are interactive and heavily story-based that feature consequences and different paths, then you won't want to miss this one either. Moving on to MechWarrior V, Mercenaries. The year is 3015. Humans are all over space, splintered by centuries of conflict. The battlefield's full with mech warriors. Expansive star maps, complicated loadout screens, and constant financial peril? Yep, it's a mech warrior game with a single-player mode. It just lets you enjoy some stomping and great explosions. During travel, you can wander around your ship, repair your mechs, and check with Rihanna for some new contracts. No, not that Rihanna. Like last year's Tactics game, MechWarrior V is less of a story-driven campaign than it is a freelance work sim. Next on our list we have Life is Strange 2, Episode 5. First things first, note that this is Episode 5 of Life is Strange 2 and it requires you to have the base game in order to play. In this final episode, Sean and Daniel have reached the end of the road. The border is close. One last run of challenges is all that stands between them and their goal. Overall, nice ending to a good story, but it depends totally on everyone's opinion. But most people do seem to dislike the political commentary. For sure, it will leave many people waiting for Life is Strange 3. Moving on to our next entry, Mosaic. In this game, you live a mountainous life in a cold city with no real sense of meaning, until one crucial day when strange things start to happen and everything changes. Mosaic is a very atmospheric adventure game that might change your perspective on life. It looks quite good and has a very deep meaning, especially for ones who have similar lifestyles. Also, it features nice background music. It takes hardly 3 hours to complete, but you might want to go again just to feel the nostalgia. Also, sometimes controls with the mouse may annoy you a bit. Last but not least, Lost Words, Beyond the Page. It's a 2D narrative adventure game where players move words to solve puzzles. The game features a great story and ties the narrative into the gameplay in an unusual way, by having the player running on and interacting with words to solve puzzles. Navigate its eye-candy worlds set inside a young girl's diary by walking on the words and using them to solve a variety of puzzles. It has an immersive storyline and emotionally moving playthrough. And that's all for this month, guys. Let us know if you found these games fun in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, and if you like the video, subscribe to see more. See you in the next one.